You ever find that you're really good at starting things but bad at finishing them? You ever get that? You ever notice that you're good at starting stuff, but you're bad at finishing stuff? Right? You have projects and resolutions and goals that for the first few days, I mean, yeah, it's awesome. And then along the way, something happened and it got a little hard and you got busy and the rest of your to-do list popped up and that same thing that you started just sort of goes to the back until the next time you're inspired. You ever have that? Well, this week's Torah portion speaks about the tabernacle. Now, one of the holiest vessels in the tabernacle is the Aron, the ark. The Aron housed the holiest object in the world, the Ten Commandments, first and second, the first ever Torah scroll. Right? It was the place that God spoke to the Jewish people. It was the holiest, potentially the moment and place in the world. This ark. But it was constructed in a very interesting way. It was gold, but it wasn't really all gold. The way it was built was there's an outer layer of gold, a box, if you can picture it. And within the layer of the outer golden box, there was an inner layer of wood that lined the whole box. But inside the wooden layer was another golden layer. So when you looked at it, it looked like a golden ark. But if you knew how it was built, it went gold, wood, gold. And of course, God doesn't do things just to do things. Everyone's asking why. So I saw this in Rav Biederman. He gives an incredible answer. Because it represents life. That's why. You see, the way life works is that whenever you want to do something of meaning, in the beginning, it's going to feel golden, easy, inspiring, amazing. That first gold layer represents that first moment when you do anything of value. A new resolution, a new project. When you start doing stuff in the beginning, and it feels great. It looks great. But here's what happens if it's worth anything. The next stage, after the golden layer, is wood. From the ground. Chopped. Thick. Dense. Hard. Non-valuable. Everybody, if you're doing anything of value, as soon as you get past that first layer of, oh, this is awesome, I'm inspired, is the I don't want to get up. Is the I don't want to do this. It's not even working. Why am I doing this? I can't do this. I can't keep on doing this. It's been so many weeks and I see no change. What's the point? Dense, hard, chopping. Where every bit of you says, it's not worth anything. Why am I doing this for? I'm going to give up. And it's in that moment, the wood from the first gold, do you get to the second gold. Because if you can get past the wooden layer, the hard times, the darkness, the rain, the I don't want to, the I can't, this is the wrong thing, I'm the wrong person. If you can get past the wood, you know what you get? You get the gold again. But this time it's not like the outer layer of gold. This time it's the gold that holds the holiest, most precious things we have in our nation. Because maybe the Aron is a metaphor for our lives. We all want to do great things. We all want to be better people. And when we go down the roads, in the beginning it's golden, it feels great, but really, 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 you don't become great because of the good times. It's the people that can actually go through the wood in times. It's hard. I want to give up, but it's right, but I want to give up. But I don't give up. But I never give up. And if you have that mentality, you get through the wood, you know what you get for it? That inner layer is gold again. One day you wake up and it feels normal to you now. This is who you are. This is your life. This is how you've always thought, right? You forget the wooden times because now you're back in gold. Now you have it. Now you are it. Now you become it. Now what is normal to you is what you wanted to get to, and that is worthy of housing holiness. because you've broken through the materialism and you've allowed your soul to shine through and to overcome and win the day. You know, it's also amazing. When you look on the outside, the ark looks totally golden. You don't see the wooden piece because it fits the gold on the gold, if you will. Because when you look at other people, you think it was easy for them. You think they didn't work hard for this. They didn't have the wood periods. They just always were good at this. They're naturals. Because that's how it looks on the outside. That the other person has gold everywhere. The Torah is teaching you. Each and every one of us has the ability to house an article even more holy than the tablets. It's called our soul. But if you want to build the right vessel around your soul, here's the path. Take on great things. Fight in the wooden phase when it's hard. And then you'll actually live a life, a really golden life. That'll be the vessel of your soul. That'll drive to your greatness. And you'll know, they won't know. They'll think you always had it, but you'll know and you'll appreciate that the wooden time made you. And that's why the Aron is not called the Aron Hazav, the golden ark. It's called the Aron Hashitim, the wooden ark. Because God knows it's in the wooden times, the tough times, that you become who you're supposed to be.